Chris Biendi on the track.
Hi everyone. Hi guys, welcome to another video from the Fergie family. How you all doing on this blessed Sunday? I hope you all are doing well. I hope you had your Sunday roast or your rice and peas and chicken or rice and peas or curry goat or oxtail. Whatever your meal is today, I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to say welcome to our video, our Fergie family vlog, and I hope that you guys are doing very well in this pandemic. Okay, guys, I was looking through this topic today, self-love, and you know, a lot of people, they're yearning for love, and they don't actually know what love really is. Self-love is the greatest love. So I'm just going to touch on a topic about self-love, and I'm going to give you a true definition of what it means to love yourself, and bad habits that we have and good habits that we should have in loving ourselves. So I'm just going to give you a definition. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. So, loving yourself is important, guys. A lot of people hate themselves and hate a lot about themselves, where there's no self-esteem, lack of self-love, you have no self-esteem, self-confidence, or self-motivation. And those things are very important. A lot of people, when people say, oh, you're ugly, you think that's the true definition of who you are, and it starts affecting you emotionally, mentally, until it starting to become a physical problem. And that's why there's a lot of mental illness, because people goes into depression because they don't love themselves. Now, I was in a situation where I didn't love myself. I love, people more than how I love myself. So I ended up in depression, and I did not know that I was in depression, because, a lot of people feed off what energy or what people has to say about you. Now I'm going to touch into ways that you should have, or, habits that you should have when loving yourself. Number one is focus on being someone who loves. When you focus on being someone who love yourself, you're building your own self. They said you can do bad all by yourself. You don't need a second person to to put in their 1 cent or their 2 cents to say this or to say that. Your decision is final about yourself. It's all about loving you. When you love yourself, then someone will basically fall in love with you. Like your children, they see the way how you love yourself, and that is very important. That is very important, that your children see. Sorry, there's a message that came into my phone, that's why I was repeating myself. I was just having a quick read. So your children learn from you. Are people who's in your surrounding, they pick up if you are a strong minded person or a strong-headed person. People who are vain. I'm not talking about vain people who think that they are better than people. So I'm talking about people who can look in the mirror and say, wow, I'm pretty, wow, I'm handsome. And you don't need a second opinion, basically. So therefore, when you're full of yourself, I'm like, in last week I said, wow, I'm so obsessed with me. I mean, like, I am enjoying the woman in the mirror, and I've made that change about myself, where I don't need no one to tell me about me. I can see myself and I can hear myself, and I know that, there's correction and errors and what to do. So the second one is tap into what it looks and feels like to be loved. Now, a lot of people, they get suicidal or go crazy because they have not tapped into self. You have to tap into knowing what it feels like to be loved, because You know, a lot of people can say, oh, my experience, I've been loved by my children, I've been loved by my husband or my boyfriend or my girlfriend. But what about yourself? A lot of people hate themselves. You know, they hate themselves. They curse the day that they were born. They don't like nothing about themselves. So how can you expect someone to like or even love you? You know, it says that tap into what it looks and feel like to be love. Like, sometimes when I look at myself, I'm in love with me all over again, you know, and I try my uttermost best. You know, when negative thoughts comes in, like, people will say things, and you know, you have the critics, but the best critics is yourself. Like, if you tell yourself, someone say to me, oh, you've got a broad face. So I love that broad face. That is what compliments me the most. And then they will say that you're cheeky or you're feisty or you're too full of yourself. Yes, I'm full of myself because I love me. And I will love me for you. So yeah. So tap into what it looks and feels like to love yourself. Guys, I'm looking on my phone, stuff that I put down. Take baby steps to create the life you long for. Wow. Take baby steps in the life that you're longing for. How can someone create your own world? Everyone creates their own world. If someone, I always say to my daughter, she's going to be 18. If you're going into a relationship when you're much older and ready to settle down, having a family, you have to bring something to the table, and he has to bring something to the table. So that's what makes you whole. And make sure that, you know, you're totally whole in yourself, as in confidence. You know, having confidence in yourself is one hell of a thing, because you don't need no one to hype you up or gas you up, as what they would say in England, or, you know, you're very confident in what you do. So when you're confident in you, you know, there's no room for hero. Like, you're not going to come outside looking trashy or come outside looking tacky. You're going to look, you know, you adorn yourself, looking beautiful. You know, do what you have to do to make you feel good, not someone else feeling good. A lot of people goes through surgery, you know, changing their whole looks just because, you know, you want to make someone else feel happy or someone else, you know, feeling good. No, once it makes you feel good, you do it for you, girl. You go, man. You do whatever is pleasing to you, for you. Now and again, get yourself a gift. Pat yourself on the shoulder. Like, you know, don't just beat yourself up because others think less of you. Think more of yourself. And then you watch what people say or do when you start having self-confidence and self-love. Surround yourself with people you feel good with. Oh my God. Can I just say that again? Surround yourself with people you feel good with. Guys, do not let anyone in your circle, you know, that's depleting you or depletes you. Anyone that makes you feel bad on the inside is going to radiate on the outside. You're going to look unhappy. You're going to feel unhappy. Like, people are in relationships that, you know, it's not going anywhere. Relationships that depletes you and makes you feel less of a person. Now, when you're in a friendship or relationship that makes you feel sad, makes you feel as if you're not good enough, your self-confidence goes along with self-love. So if you have no self-confidence, you're going to have low self-esteem, and you're going to go into depression, and then you're not going to have love for yourself. You're going to think less of yourself. You're going to think, is it because of, you start seeing the flaws, and, you know, you start highlights the flaws that is within you. So if you're in a friendship or family or, you know, whatever it may be, or you're at school, you know, college, university, and there's people that brings bad energy, you know, that's, you know, you have some people that makes fun and jokes out of truth for them to make you feel bad. Anyone that has to create a joke or put you down for them to feel good, you know, you don't need people like that around you. So you protect your energy, protect your inner peace, basically. Okay? Number 7 says, be compassionate when things hit the fan. Well, listen. He said, be compassionate when things hit the fan. It's okay if you've tried something and it doesn't work. You know, don't beat yourself too much about it. You know, things happen. So what? You know, go and do it better next time. And you know, a lot of people may think, all right, then you done something, I'll go for a job interview, then they said, okay, you're not the best person for the job. You know, that's a negative word. You start speaking positive words. I am the best person for the job. Maybe you didn't need the best person to be working for you, so it's your loss, not my loss. You get me? So when you start speaking stuff like that, you're building your confidence. Like, for instance, okay, you know, you're in a relationship, a long-term relationship, and all of a sudden the person decided to go out and cheat and leave you alone. And a lot of people beat themselves up. Of course, you're a human being. But guess what? I am the one who brings the light. I am the one who is beautiful. You know, I am the one who bring you off. You know, when you start talking stuff like that, you know, it start boosting your confidence. It allows negativity, you know, pessimism to get out of your life. And you can move on with an excellent spirit. So when you meet upon a hiccups, don't love yourself less, but try to push yourself forward to, you know, to move over, to get over stuff that, you know, will bring or down upon your energy, your positive energy, and make you feel less of a person. Then you stop loving yourself. So stuff like that, when hiccups comes, love yourself even better, because there will be more opportunity and more days to make things happen. So the other one is make room for healthy habits. A lot of females, I can say, when they're depressed, they tend to look out for themselves less. You don't take interest in your appearance anymore. When you have kids or have a child, you lose interest in yourself. Make good habits. Go to the hairdresser salon. You know, do things that makes you happy, that, you know, make you look more beautiful, enhance your beauty. Go to the nail shop, do your nails. You know, even now you're in the pandemic. Look at me. Oh my God, I fix myself up because this is what makes me feel better in the pandemic. Like, you know, boosting my self-confidence when I look in the mirror. You know, not that I need a makeup, you know, makeup for me to feel love. But I mean, this is what makes me feel good, you know. So make use of good habits. Go and do something that, you know, that boosts that energy in you. Whenever you're starting to feel as if, okay, you lack of this, you lack of that, just go and boost yourself and go and treat yourself, basically. Normally what I do, I say to myself, like, and my kids, I'm not going to be working and not buying something for myself, because I'm buying for others. I'm, you know, doing basically stuff in the house. So I need to look after me, number one, as well. So I'm not going to leave myself out. Right? So don't leave yourself out on your worry and negative thoughts. So when you postpone negative thoughts and your worries, like things that is going on in your, you know, your life, you know, you need to. The last one is accept what you cannot love. That is self-explanatory, because, you know, a lot of people love people that don't love them. And, you know, they are not in acceptance of that, because they hang on to, you know, things or stuff that, you know, you have no control over. You know, when you accept things that you cannot love, like, you know, material things or a relationship, just let it go. Let it go, because if something or no, I wouldn't say something. If someone doesn't love you, just accept it and move on. You know, there's always someone out there for you. You know, everyone has got their special individuals and their match. So, you know, just accept it and move on. So I hope you guys, you know, enjoy this video, you know, of me talking about self-love. You know, it covers a wide vast, because this is not the whole entirety of loving yourself. There's more to it. But, you know, we have to stay in the time span of the video. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for your support. You know, remember to put a thumbs up. Turn on your post notification bell, and if you haven't subscribed, please to subscribe to our videos, and remember to comment down below in the comment box. We really appreciate, you know, you guys. Have a good Sunday. Bye for now.